Hey, this is OXDF, and we're doing a second video today. And the video here is something I probably should have done before Advent of Code started, but I wanted to get it set up now so I have it for the rest of Advent of Code. And that is the ability to debug within VS Code. So I'm using VS Code, and the goal here is going to be that I want to be able to hit F5 and run my current day script with the example input and maybe the puzzle input. So I'm going to work off day 5 because that's what I just solved. And if I come in here and I hit F5 right now, it's going to pop up here and complain because my code, the way I write the code, expects the input as an argument, and it doesn't take that. You might also get, if you are running it for the first time, a pop-up asking you what kind of file you're going to run. I've already clicked Python in this window, and that's what's happening. So what I'm going to do is come over here and actually define a configuration. We can stop this run. Under run and debug, let's see, run and debug. That's not what I wanted. We want this little gear right here. Python file, launch.json. And that's actually added up here in a VS Code file, a .vscode folder with a launch.json. And so when I hit it, what's going to happen is it's going to run Python current file. That's the name of the profile. So Python launch, it's going to launch it. It's going to run the file, which this is a variable that defines the current file. That's about it. So what I need to do is add the args variable. And that is, it takes an array. And that array in this case, so when I typically run genday, that drops me into the like day05 folder, and I can just run like Python day5.py. That's not going to work here because the VS Code session is up in a folder higher. So what I need to do is find the variable, and let me find. We can just do VS Code variables because I have to look this up every time. I've done it before, you can see, and so we are going to want file dir name right here. It's going to give you the current folder, the current open files folder path. So we'll just grab that right there. And we are going to, the args are going to be file dir name slash, and then I'm going to use ex.text. And we're going to change the name of this from Python current file ex.text. And what we're going to then do is add a second configuration. We might, if we ever need to run input.text, we can do that and change this to input.text. So if we don't know why we're running, we can close that. Now we can close this, we come back to day 5. If we come back here on the run and debug section, you can see now we have options. We can do Python ex.text, Python, etc. So if I come here and I hit F5, you can see it ran and there's the example. And if I change this to input.text and hit F5 again, it runs, and there is my puzzle input. So that's it. Super quick video. I just wanted to show you all. I'm going to reference this, I'm sure, over the rest of my Advent of Code videos. So if I do get stuck and need to debug, it's very nice because now I can just come in here and say, oh, I want to understand how this translate function is working. Put a break right there. Hit F5. It runs to that point, and now I can interact with what's going on over here. Oh, num is set to 290. Blah blah blah. I get the debug console, etc. It is a step above PDB, which is something I also am very comfortable with, but this is nicer. So worth having set up. You'll be referred to this video several times over the next month, I imagine. So thanks for hanging out with me today. I will talk to you next time. Bye.